Hey, friendos. We are going to take Scarlet Witch with a Yondu Voltron build, so leadership, up against Zola. Um, Last game I shared was using a Quicksilver Voltron build, which is easy to build up pretty quickly, but needs a lot of healing to maintain. The Voltron one instead needs a few more pieces to get up and running smoothly, but doesn't require the maintenance. So um, I don't know. I like this one quite a bit actually, but that's the plan here. So let's grab our captive hero that we're going to have for this game. It's going to be Moon Knight. So that'll be a good thing to if we're able to trigger off Quicksilver or something like that. We can get Moon Knight put to good use. And our initial hand of 6 cards. Honorary Avenger and Sky Cycle is awesome. Might want to consider holding on to the Hex Bolt and a Genius, because that would be quite easy to turn into being able to get Quicksilver out and getting an extra resource. So maybe, I don't know. What else do we want? We want more attachments or ally upgrades. And it would also be nice to get somebody out who's going to block for us. We definitely know we're not keeping both double resources. Hex bolts we're only keeping if we keep the double resource, otherwise we ditch those and just keep going. Probably more inclined to just keep going than anything. Well, get 2 damage there, 2 threat there. Get a status effect. That early status effect is super good. Okay, I'm going to actually keep this. And then we'll use Scarlet Witch's, so this is turn 1, we'll use Scarlet Witch's ability to ditch these 2. And grab a card. Alright, and then Spiritual Meditation. Interesting. Well, we'll ditch Yondu because we'll fish him back out with our emergency teleporter. So then we flip. We can now decide if we want to Maria Hill or... So we want one Honorary Avenger. We want the Sky Cycle and use an Honorary Avenger to pay for it. And then what else do we do? If we do Hex Bolt into a card draw, we can then Maria Hill into another card draw. And if we don't get the card draw, we can just not play Maria Hill, I guess. I don't love it, but it's not terrible either. Okay, so let's Hex Bolt. And we grab one. Well, let's just give these one final good shuffle. 1, 2, and 3. So we got a 0, we got a 0, 0, 0, 0. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to get rid of one of these because I'd love something other than that. A 2. Okay, there's our card draw. So we got a card draw, Laser Blaster. Okay, and then we will do 2 damage. So we can ping the tough, take that down by 2. If we bring Maria Hill out, she gets another card. Or we could just Laser Blaster and Sky Cycle. Use no block or Yondu to block on this first one. Free Quicksilver next round. I think I like that. So let's go and emergency teleport in Yondu. So just... Okay, go away. Okay. So discard the card, blah, blah, blah. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally put into play. Okay, so we go get Yondu, which we already know is in the discard. We're going to bring him out. He's going to have tough and 2 health. We're going to put an Honorary Avenger on him to bring him up to 3 health. We're going to put a Sky Cycle on him to make him so he can tap. Then we're going to put a Laser Blaster on him, which is overkill and +1 attack. And then finally we can use Yondu twice. The first time we'll do 2 damage here, and then 2 damage to Zola. He has ranged, so he doesn't have to worry about the retaliate. And Scarlet Witch thwarts for 3. And we draw 5. So this will be a great turn to free Quicksilver because we got Moon Knight. We could Chaos Magic into a Hex Bolt. Got lots of great stuff to do. Love it. So we get 1 counter, 1 test counter here, and then he goes to attack. Oh, forgot to unblock. I'm just going to take it. So that's going to be 2. Base attack of 1 + 1 is 2. And something I often forget, oops. One thing I often forget is these 2 extra HP. So then she takes 2. Then we get our encounter card. And there's nothing to give it to, so we get another one. Okay. So this is tricky. We can't get the boost on Moon Knight unless we have Quicksilver out. Pretty reasonable to assume we can Hex Bolt to draw a card. So I think maybe it's safe. I think maybe it's safe. The other chance is, how many star icons is there in this? You know, this might only add 1 or 2. So if it's 2, then we come out neutral. So that's the big thing. If there's only 2, we come out neutral. That's on the main scheme. So I'm going to actually not... I'm just going to do the ditching of 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Great. So it is now turn 2. And I think the very first thing we want to do is thwart this to get Quicksilver into our hand. We will then use Moon Knight, pay the kicker. So spend a wild resource, we got that to draw 2 cards. Whoa, more Sky Cycles than a person knows what to do with. We will Hex Bolt with Chaos Magic. Let's hope for some card draw, maybe a Confuse. So 0, 0, 1. So that's so we'll get rid of 1 of these. 2. There we go. And that's Madame Hydra. Sweet. So we get 1 card, 2 threat, 2 damage. So we can molecular decay. If this finishes everything off, Ant-Man can take care of the threat, and Yondu. Okay, so now I've already used my one Wanda activation for the round, the Chaos Control. So I'm going to do this, 1, 2, 3. And we're hoping we get a 1 and a 2 so that this just goes. We did. Sweet. Okay, so that was 3 extra on this, so that's 8 altogether. We advance. No, that didn't work how I thought it would. And then we go and find our test subjects. We can use Moon Knight to thwart that away. Now test subjects is one that reveals a minion, so we got to go searching for a minion here. What am I doing? I'm searching for a minion. There we go. This is the one that comes in with toughness. Bit of a pain in the butt to deal with Yondu in his current state, unfortunately, but it's fine. We're not going to be able to finish it off this turn. So we'll just do 2 activations with Yondu. First one does that, second one does that. And then, phew, do I keep Ant-Man or keep on digging? I mean, I do need some more upgrades, but we've already ditched one of our upgrades. Ant-Man is delightfully efficient for what he does. I'm going to keep Ant-Man. That was the end of turn 2. Oops. Let's put those back, because I actually don't know which was the one I was supposed to put back. So shuffle again, draw 4. There we go. So turn 2. Boink, boink, boink. We're going to take an attack. I'm going to take the damage. I think we'll actually get Yondu to block. Alright, thanks Yondu. Then I'll take 1 damage from here, and then our encounter card. Okay, this guy has quick strike. Is there anything I can do about that? Nothing. So 1, 2. Turn 3. Well, the first thing I want to do is spiritual meditation. Let's imagine what I want to do is get rid of Ant-Man. So I could bring out Ironheart. Only make the call came 1 turn later. Oh, sorry, the mutate has only 3. I can clear both of these minions. And then make the call for Stinger if I really wanted to. It's not exactly what I want to do, but that's... I'm going to do 1, 2... Oh, wait, do I have to even bother then? Why would I use make the call? Just because it's fun, I guess. All right. With the stuff we have, we can clear everything anyway. So is it better to Hex Bolt, maybe get that protection? I think it's better to Hex Bolt and maybe get that protection from Confuse. So we got a card, we got our Confuse, and we got a now that card is probably not doing much, so we'll ditch that. Okay, we got 2 damage. Boom. We got a Confuse. Boom. And we got Thwart removal. Boom. Then these two, 1, 2, and 3 damage can take care of the mutate. Yondu will do just 2 attack. And we are done. Okay, there's finally something else. I mean, are we just gonna finish it this coming turn? I guess we might. 3, well, we've got whatever comes out of this stupid thing coming out. So let's go find ourselves a minion. Now this is one that comes into play only engaged, does not activate its when revealed effect. Well, there's some extra incentive to finish it off this coming turn. Zola goes to attack and Ironheart blocks. Okay. Is that both of our advances are in there? Yeah. And then Mind Ray. If I do flip, I'm not protected from Mind Ray. How many Mind Rays are in there? Just 1, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 in the deck. So now the Hydra Soldier goes to attack. We will block. And we got another one of them. Okay, well, we're not finishing it this turn, and there's going to be a lot of encounter cards. That is not great. Turn 4. Okay, so this will clean up those 2 things. But I also kind of just want to save up and go right over top. I wish I had a Hex Bolt. So what do we do? All right, so one approach here could be take both those guys out, and have 3 encounter cards I have to deal with next turn. Yuck. Another approach is to take them both down to 1 and flip. Confuse blocks the scheme. We just have to hope we don't get 1 in 5. Maybe let me double check the card deck. Alright, I just double checked. There are actually 3 Mind Rays in the deck, so one of these is more or less guaranteed to be a Mind Ray. Which means we're going to get attacked twice. Do we just go... Do we have enough juice? Maybe we have enough juice just to go right over top, actually. If we do molecular decay, and we throw, doesn't matter which of these, I throw one of these on there. Yondu's now doing 4, so boom, boom. 5. Don't worry about that. We would have to roll very, very high. Because I need... Between Wanda and Moon Knight I only need 9, but I have to roll a 4 to get out of there. Oh, that doesn't even do it, because actually he only has 3 attack even. If I put one of those on. So I could... With everything that we've discussed, I think what I want to do is put the Power Gloves and Inspired on. That's going to cost me my Magic Shield. And energy. We'll keep these for next turn. We can do double attack from Yondu. 1, 2, 3, 1 extra, 1, 2, 3, 1 extra. We're going to have 2 in 5 chance of this advancing. Really stinks. Scarlet Witch is going to thwart and flip. And then drop. Poop. Anyway. Turn 4. This thing was back down at 0 and now is up at 1. He's confused, so he doesn't scheme. The 2 Hydra soldiers scheme to get this up to 3, and then we get our counter card, mutate. Well, we lucked out there. That was not the wisest thing I've ever done, but, you know, we do what we do. I will ditch Warp Reality and Magic Shield. Grab 2 of these. Oh, Squirrel Girl's going to clean those jerks up. Love it. Okay, then we flip. Can we do this without molecular decay? Yes, we can because of all the get-readies. So that seems fun. So we flip. We bring out Squirrel Girl for those 2. Oh, sorry, before I flip. No, I need her to activate. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If I have to get my minions to do my thwarting, it's just going to cost me 2 health. So we'll just leave it at that. So Squirrel Girl comes into play, beats him, takes him down to 2. That down. We now have our 1, 2, plus 1. We can do our thwarting here. So that was 3 twice for those 2 activations, which takes that one out, and then we can use one of the get readies to finally finish him off. For 11 health. I think we probably could have done it to get a little bit more health if we really wanted, but I'm fine with that. I'll just leave it at that. So then we'll use a get ready, finally finish it off. So we've got 11 health, 5 turns. Not too bad. Considering the buffs to Yondu came as late as they did, not too bad.